Hey guys, welcome back to the Snap Ring Chronicles. Today we have another Ratchet video for you guys. But like always, before we start, if you could give me a like and consider subscribing if you find these videos helpful or informative. Okay, today we have something a little bit interesting. It's a Ratchet called Globemaster, and it has number 6996D on it, and this is a little bit different because it says Drop Forge Spain, and this is like the only Spanish or made in Spain ratchet that I have, and it's a little different. Globemaster, from what I read online, there's a lot of stuff. Most of it's bad, some of it's good. Seems like they had tools from made pretty much everywhere. China, Taiwan. Some people were saying that there was some U.S. made Globemaster, and there's the Spain Globemaster. Usually the opinions of the stuff is not too good. I don't know, kind of bottom of the barrel type tools. But I don't know, this little ratchet, it's a 1/4 inch drive. It's a little bit interesting. Let me compare it to some other ratchets that are more popular. Here's a Craftsman Tri-Wing, made in Taiwan. What stands out about this Globemaster is how wide the head is for a 1/4 inch. As you see here, you see how wide the Craftsman is compared to the Globemaster. And here's an SK 1/4 inch. It's a lot smaller also, and you can see the head is a lot thinner or less wide than the Globemaster. And here's like a modern Williams model M52A USA, and also you can see the head is a bit smaller, and it's a bit shorter, the Williams. But and another thing that's kind of strange is that the head, it's wide, but it's also thinner. You see it compared to the Williams there. It's a little bit thinner. Here's the Craftsman. You see how thin, just the head part here, not the switch. And compared to the SK, yeah, you can see it's pretty thin. It's not too wide. Okay, let's take a look inside and open this up. Let me get my pick. I should have it handy since I know I'm doing a video, right? Okay, this also, it has a different ring on it. It doesn't have a coral ring. It just has like a one piece kind of snap ring. See if I get this out. Okay, here's the ring. It's definitely not a coil ring. Just kind of a snap ring type ring. Okay, and here's the head. Like I said before, it's pretty wide, but you can see the walls are also kind of thin. Especially see down here how it's pretty thin. Especially down here at the bottom, it's kind of, the walls are pretty thin. And it has a small cutout lip on the switch side, and the bottom is just straight through, no cutouts. Here are the teeth. Didn't count the teeth, but say maybe in the high 30s, low 40s in tooth count. I mean, all in all, it doesn't seem like the greatest kind of head or teeth, but it's pretty not accurate, adequate. I mean, the teeth are pretty big, so it's only a 1/4 inch, so I don't know. And the thinness, you know, I guess it's kind of acceptable in a 1/4 inch. Okay, here's the mechanism. Just kind of a regular mechanism, like usual SK style mechanism. Here's the ball detent. Doesn't look too bad. Looks okay. I tested this out with a socket. The ball detent doesn't hold too good. I mean, it holds. It definitely holds, but it's kind of not too strong. Let me show you. Let me get a socket real quick. Yeah. Not super impressive, but I guess it will hold. It will hold the socket. Okay. And to take this apart, I just press down on the side of the pawl that's sticking up, and I stick the plunger underneath here, just so it holds under there. And I take a magnet because there ain't much to grab here, and slowly I pull out until I have like enough lip there that I can stick my nails under, and careful of the plunger that's about to come out. Let me see. It's peeking out. Alright. Okay, here's the plunger and spring. It's a hollow plunger. There's a hole at the bottom, and the spring is kind of long. As you can see here, it looks pretty long. Here's the switch. See the hole where the spring and the plunger sits in? It's the shape of it, and I see like there's some little bit of lip protrusion here on the 3 sides. I don't know if they cleaned this up too good when they cast this. I'm not sure if this is casted or what, but it looks like they left some of the molding or some extra metal in the casting there on the sides. And also the bottom looks a bit like grounded. I'm not sure what that's about. See the bottom of the pin here. Okay, here's the housing and the pin. I might need a magnet for this. Okay. Here's the pin for the pole. Kind of small, but it's a 1/4 inch, so I guess that'll do. Here's the pole. There's 3 teeth per side. The teeth are pretty big for a 1/4 inch. I mean, if I were to compare this to let's say the SK I showed you before, those pole teeth are tiny on the SK. This looks pretty big. It looks almost like a 3/8 size teeth. Here's the mechanism housing. Looks alright, not too bad. There's some kind of a little bit of weirdness going on. You see here there's like a cutout. They ground when they were boring this out or something, and I don't know if they ground out a piece here by mistake. Not too sure. You can see how it's like a step there almost. Not sure what that's about, but all in all, not too bad. It's pretty heavy for a 1/4 inch. Okay, so to get this back together, you just take your pole, position it to where the holes are matching, take your pin, drop it in, like that. You take your spring and plunger, and you position those into the switch. Like this, and you just set them there like that, and you get a pick or something, screwdriver, and you press down on the plunger and you push in the switch, and you test it out, see if it's working. It is. You take your mechanism and you drop it in where the lip is, where it says Globemaster, and you press the pole in a little bit so it can get in there. Okay, now you take this kind of strange strange ring, and you mash that around. It's pretty tight, and that maybe the size of that ring and how it's kind of like one side up and one side down takes away a lot of the play in this mechanism. There's not much play here. There's not a lot of play in and out or up and down, so I guess that takes care of that. So let me test it out to see if it's ratcheting. Yep, it's ratcheting. Okay, that's my teardown and review of this Globemaster 6996D from the country of Spain. Alright guys, if you got any more information on Globemaster or any tools that they may have made, drop me a line in the comments. Let me know, because I really don't know much about this. I picked this up because it said Spain, and I thought, that would be pretty interesting thing to show. Alright guys, till next time.